Hello everybody, this is MT2M, also pronounced MT2M, coming at you from colorful Colorado. This is an instructional video, Series 1, Episode 1 on, forgot what I was going to call it. Oh yeah, Quest for Biomes. This one is how to actually launch Minecraft 1.7 beta. If you look here on Mojang.com, by the way, you'll want to turn your video settings to watch this in HD if it's not already on HD. Go to Mojang.com and look at what version we're using here. 13W42B, updated October 17th. Today is October 20th. So download the... actually, you don't want to download anything here. Let me show you what to do. So you need to go to .net. And this is how you launch the Minecraft 1.7 beta program. You want to buy the game because you have to be a fully registered, fully paying member. And then you click the download link. And then if you're on Windows, you download Minecraft.exe. I saved that to my desktop, which I've already done. I don't need to show you that. I know this is the current version. This actually downloads the Minecraft launcher, which is the next step. So after you download whatever version of Minecraft you need and you've paid for it, mine's on the desktop here, open this thing up, and you'll see on my regular default profile it says ready to play Minecraft 1.6.4, and you can actually play the current version. The way you play the beta program is you create a new profile. I already have one, so I'm just gonna walk through it this way. I'm gonna call it snapshots, and then you'll want to change the game directory. If you leave it on the default, you can end up wiping out some of the maps you've saved. So what I'll do is I'll just create a folder in the default location /snapshots, leaving all these options alone. And here on the, oh wait a minute, actually, enable experimental development versions snapshots. You'll have to check that, read the warning here, and then click yes. You can leave those alone. And right now, there's a lot of different versions listed here that you could play if you wanted. They go back quite a ways. I don't know if those would actually work. I haven't tried them all. These, since release 1.6.4, these are all the 1.7 snapshots. We're using the latest, but for this video series, I'm going to have to update the server when the server files are available, not necessarily when this option is updated. So for now, you can use 13W42B, or the latest version should work as well. I'm just going to select this one to make it safer. And then you'll have to remember to update that when I update my server, if you want to play on the server. These options, we can go ahead and leave that alone. And then you click Save Profile, which I've already done, so I'm not going to do it again. Now when you come back in here, you want to make sure that the profile that you just created is actually selected. Sometimes it doesn't automatically update to the new profile. So mine's called Snapshots, ready to play Minecraft 13W42B. So you click play. Let this thing load. And you see at the top of the window there, it tells you what version we're using. Go into multiplayer. Now, let me cancel that for a second. You can also go into single player and then, of course, create your own world. The seed I'm using for this video is livingblast.net, all lowercase. But I have a server set up, and if you, it's a whitelisted server. So if you send an email or leave a comment in the under the video, ask to be whitelisted, and I will add you to the whitelist. So we're going to go ahead and add the server. Server name here is going to be Living Blast. The server address, now this is very important, game.livingblast.net:1717. As some of you have done this before, if you put a colon and a port number after the address, that just it routes the traffic to and from a different port on the server that I'm running. Port number 1717, so game.livingblast.net 1717. And as you can see, that server is running and waiting for players. So we'll go ahead and join. And again, this server is whitelisted. If you want to join, send me an email or leave a comment on the video. So I'm going to let this load up. All right. Now that that's done, I'm going to show you my video options. First of all, I'm going to make this full screen. You can also press F11 and get an actual full screen. I just like to maximize the window because I have recording software that doesn't jive well with the other settings. Look at my video settings. Graphics fancy. I'm going to put mine down to, let's see, fast. Smooth lighting can be minimum. And these are just my preferences. I'm playing on a laptop, and doesn't have a really powerful video card. This is for people that wear 3D glasses. You can leave that off. This is fine. Brightness, I keep mine turned all the way up. Particles decreased for me. Full screen is off because I'm using it maximized. Map levels, you can put this on 1 or 2 or 0 or 4, depending on the performance of your computer. This is basically, and that sheep is cracking me up. This is basically like a set of prepared textures that the 3D engine will apply. Let me go ahead and turn those animals down because it's making me laugh a little bit. Friendly creatures. All right, let's turn you down to 754, whatever. Okay, good. Back to video settings. So anyway, it's a set of prepared textures that the 3D rendering engine will apply. If you leave it off, you might get the best performance, but it doesn't look as good. So for me, I don't care. I'll try leaving it off for now. Render distance, 12 chunks, I found to be pretty good. 10 is just fine. 16 if you have a really powerful computer. I'm just going to leave mine on 10, so we'll see what happens. Max frame rate. Now I think when you install this for the first time, it's way up here somewhere. I like to turn this guy all the way down. Uh-oh, I'm about to die. No! Back to game. Get out of here. See, this thing is all locked up. Yeah, I died. Slain by a zombie. Let's do it this way. Alright, I'm actually going to pause the video and try that again. Okay, I have restarted and re-rendered the world so we can give this another shot. Again, let's see, the server information, game.livingblast.net:1717. Send me a request to be on the whitelist and I will gladly add you. I'm doing it that way so that just not anyone will join and grief and crash the server and whatnot. So, I was explaining video settings before those zombies rudely killed me. I think I'm safe now, so let me get back into the video options. Okay. Video settings. Frame rate I keep down. 40 is good enough for me. View bobbing basically simulates jumping or bouncing up and down as you walk. Advanced OpenGL for my laptop, I keep this thing off because I don't have a video card with special OpenGL acceleration. Clouds on or off doesn't really matter. Server textures just give you better images, textures. Use VSync. I forgot to look that one up. I don't know what this one is either. So that's good enough. And let's go back to the game. So what I like to do is if you press F3, that'll give you some information in the top left hand corner of the screen. What I like to do is record the spawn coordinates. So we're at -205, 164. And actually keep this here. -205, and I think 65 was the Z or the Y coordinates. Wait a minute, what was it? -205, 164. And I'll show you how to navigate later. So, but for now I like to keep track of those. So I think given what just happened, we should probably start gathering resources and find a safe place to be. Now what I'm titling this video series is Quest for Biomes. And the first thing I'm going to do is look for a mesa biome. It looks kind of like the Grand Canyon. That's where all the noise is coming from, somewhere down here. So let's go ahead and get our first achievement out of the way. It didn't show up. Usually in the upper right hand corner of the screen, it'll tell you what achievements you've accomplished. I'll show you what I'm talking about here. So press escape, click the achievements button, taking inventory, and the next one is supposed to be, so it's a chain, you have to do them one at a time. So let's go ahead. There it is, taking inventory. And it says, and it broadcasts to everyone on the server that I've just accomplished something. And there's achievement number 2, getting wood. Alright, save these saplings for later. Good idea. So you'll press the E button, take this block of wood, set it in the crafting area, and do a left shift, click, and that'll automatically pop everything down to your inventory area. Drag 4 of those around like that, get a crafting table. Yay, achievement benchmarking. And then let's go ahead and craft up some sticks, which we'll use to craft some tools. And then, now you can scroll the mouse wheel, or you can do the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and so forth. Different tools perform better for different jobs. The pickaxe is a lot better for gathering stone and coal and things like that than would be using your hands or a wooden axe. Now help me out, people. I realize I say too much when I'm doing these videos. So I'm going to try to break that habit. Got some coal up here, and that noise, you can notice the green bar under the hearts is XP, which stands for experience. Commonly referred to as XP. And we can use that. There I go again, saying all the time. In creating enchantments, potions, things like that. There's quite a bit of magic or magical abilities within the game. So now that I have a few stones, let's go back to this crafting table. I need to hurry because it's getting dark. I'm going to go ahead and make a better pickaxe. Achievement, getting an upgrade. So while we're here, you can tell it's a little bit faster. And as you upgrade these tools, upgrade to, you can make them out of iron, diamonds, gold, things like that. I'm going to go ahead and make an axe, which will help us getting our wood supplies faster. Now I'm going to go ahead and hurry because it's getting dark and creatures, mobs, monsters spawn in the dark. So the objective of the first day is to get to a safe place. What's going on here? I thought there was another piece up there. Now the crafting table, you can go ahead, and I'm going to make a sword before I tear this down. I'll show you how to tear it down. Come on, 2 of those. Achievement, time to strike. So now my crafting table is back in the inventory. Press the number 1, get our sword out, grab some food. Hello food, gotta chop it twice. Another achievement, cow tipper. Alright. So this might be not a safe place, so it looks like it could be safe. I don't really want to build there. What I'm looking for here is a place to build temporary hiding place until we can find. You know what, I'm going to go ahead and. Now, if you shear the sheep with shears, which requires iron to make, they yield a lot more wool and they don't die. So they actually regrow the wool. So to make a bed, I'm going to need 3 pieces of wool and 3 pieces of regular wood. So let's go ahead and show you what I'm talking about. I see a sand temple. So let's run over here and check this out real quick. We might be able to go ahead. Now we spawned back on the other side of that hill somewhere. Just for reference if you're following along. So this is like a sand temple. Which way is west? If you press F3, it tells you that's south, east, north, and west. So I just wanted to have a look at see where the sun is up in the sky. See how much daylight we have left. Plenty of time for exploring. Hit F3 again to get rid of that. Whoops. Where am I going? Alright. Let's try the other side. These sand temples have 2 entrances usually. What is wrong with my keyboard? I went past it. Ouch. So enter carefully. And there's some wool down here too. We didn't have to kill the sheep. We could have built a bed out of this orange wool. But be careful, because, and I don't know what the best tool for tearing up wool is. Seems to be axe or pickaxe. About the same. Don't drop anything on that pressure plate. There's a bunch of dynamite down there. So I'll show you how to get that in just a minute. Let's go ahead and put our crafting table back down. Let's make a bed quickly before monsters start spawning and finding us out. 3 pieces of wood on the bottom and 3 pieces of comfy wool there gives you a bed. So you'll scroll over to the bed, and then you leave yourself 2 spaces. You right click and it just pops down right there. I'm going to go ahead and show you how to make, I don't have enough stone. I was going to make a furnace. Let's see, there's not likely to be any in there. You're going to need a furnace for, well actually, I'll go ahead and do that later for cooking that meat. But I'm not getting hungry yet, so let's see, what else can we do while we're waiting for the sun to go down? Torches. If you place 1 stick underneath 1 piece of coal or charcoal, you get 4 torches. And you can make more sticks. Now if you right click on a stack, it'll grab half the stack. And then you can go separately, grab 2, grab 3, grab them all, whatever. If I go shift click, it pops down there, pops back up there. You can go shift click like that too. Just inventory management for you. Let's get 12 of those, put these back. Got a couple of torches sitting around here. I just don't want those mobs to spawn while I'm trying to sleep. Here in the temple. Whoops. Recording software is making it do that. Okay, now do you remember where we came in? This side? Oops, too far. You could also just temporarily place, I don't know, where'd it go? Didn't put it in the right spot. Going too fast for my own good. That'll at least, keep some of the creatures out while we sleep. Got to do this side too. Grab some of that orange wool. Because the mobs, all powerful, don't know how to get around a piece of wool. Lovely. So to sleep, you approach your bed, right click, and if it's nighttime, it'll let you sleep. So there you go, first episode. I've shown you how to launch Minecraft Beta 1.7, and again, the server address game.livingblast.net:1717 if you want to join. If you want to spawn your own exact level, or exact, not the exact same instance, of course, but the same seed. The seed is livingblast.net. See you next time.